Hey there, this is Steve from Stark Web Design and Crushing Marketing. In today's video, we're going to talk about branded email and why it's important for your business. Now, as a business owner, we all want to have a professional look and feel to our brand and to our business. And email is a big part of that. So, email is still the way business is done online. And anybody that tells you different is not being truthful. All right. I know texts. I know there are other ways through social media that people are doing business, but it all still all comes down to emails, email lists, and we're still doing business, sending receipts, all of those things through email. And so it's essential that we have it set up properly. So if knowing all this, it's not good enough to use a generic free email address. And by that, I mean uh, your name at gmail.com or your name at yahoo.com. Those are generic free emails. So, what is a branded email? A branded email is an email address that actually has your business or domain name in it. Okay, so for instance, my personal email address for my business is steve at starkwebdesign.com. So it's basically your name, and it can be anything on the front end of that. It could be name and initial, it could be initial and last name, whatever it is, at your domain name. Okay. So it's really important to have this, and there's a few reasons why. So this is what a branded email will do for your business. Number one, it improves your brand awareness. Again, people are going to see that domain name, which hopefully your domain name will speak very closely, if not exactly, to the name of your company, all right, or the name of your brand. So it puts your brand and your business in front of people more often. So you're going to see this obviously when people get emails. They're also going to see this on your website. They're going to see this on any printed material you have, including business cards. It's going to give that brand a boost, and it's going to put it in front of more people. Okay. Number two, it's going to increase your authority. So, you're very serious about your business and you want others to take your business seriously. So, in order to do that, you can't use a free email like Gmail. It just doesn't look professional, and it doesn't give you that air of authority like you're serious about your business. So we want to be serious. We want to look professional, and to do that, we need that branded email, which is going to give us that authority that professionalism is going to give us. Okay, and number three, you're going to get a lot less spam complaints. All right. And spam complaints are a big deal. Okay. There's a couple reasons why spam can have a huge detrimental impact on your business. All right. Number one, if your emails are marked as spam, they are not getting to the inbox of your customer or potential customer. And that's really the reason you're emailing them, right? You need your emails to get through to their inbox so they can be read. If they never make it to the inbox, they never have a chance of being read, okay? Secondly, if your emails are regularly flagged as spam, your domain could get blacklisted. All right. So that is something we really don't want to do. Okay. So anytime you get a domain blacklisted or you get your email blacklisted, obviously it's not going to get to where it needs to go, but also it can have a huge detrimental impact on your domain. So if your website is up and running, if your website gets blacklisted, it could be blacklisted on search engines, which means no one's going to be able to find you, and we certainly don't want that. All right. And then the fourth reason is it allows you to use email marketing systems. And I'm going to tell you, if you're in business and you're serious about it, then you really need to be using some form of email marketing platform. All right. And that could be Aweber, it could be MailChimp. MailChimp has a free version if you're just getting into it that allows you up to 500 emails on your list. You could use something like Kartra, which is an all-in-one that I use for all of my marketing, or something like Drip or Constant Contact. Those are email marketing platforms. And really what that allows us to do is two things. It allows us to build email lists, and it also allows us to send mass email. All right. So in order to use these platforms, you have to have a branded email. You are not allowed to use free email services like Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, any of those free services. They just don't allow it. And the reason is that people set up those accounts and then they do actually, send tons of spam, and there's no tracking it back to an actual website. And so they need to know that you're legitimate, and that's the reason why they do that. So if you try to send mass emails with those free email clients like Gmail and Yahoo, anything more than 25 people at a time is going to get you marked as spam. And it'll actually get your account shut down, especially with Gmail. Anytime you do emails of more than 25, they'll probably allow you to do a few, but once you start doing it on a regular basis, they will shut down your account, and that's definitely not something you want. It doesn't look professional when you have account shut down. So you really need to make sure that's done properly. All right, so those are the big things that it will do for your business. How do you set up a branded email? Well, there's a few different ways to do it, okay? The first thing you have to have is you have to have your own domain name. So you can buy a domain name through GoDaddy, Domain.com, Namecheap. Any of those are good options to purchase a domain. You may have purchased it through a hosting company like Bluehost or Liquid Web or something like that. But anyways, you have to buy that domain. Domains are not expensive. Generally, you're going to get them for somewhere around $12 to $15 a year. A lot of times they even have deals where you only pay 99 cents for the first year. So there's different ways you can do that, but you definitely need a domain name. So that would be, in my case, starkwebdesign.com. Okay. Then you need to choose an email provider. My first choice, and the one I recommend to all my clients, is Google Workspace. And that is built on the Gmail platform. And Gmail, the reason I recommend this is Gmail, it just works on every device. So I never have an issue setting it up. It's super easy. My clients always have a real easy time doing that. It's not hard to set up that branded email in Google Workspace. They walk you through a very easy tutorial. It's not even a tutorial. It's like an onboarding for setting up that email. It's very simple to do. They walk you through step by step. You plug in a few things and you're good to go and you're up and running. And then Microsoft 365 is the other one. I think it has a little bit more work involved to set up, but it's also a good option. So either of those, I'm not going to show you a tutorial of that. I think you can find that online elsewhere, but you really won't need it because the wizards that take you through it, the setup wizards, are pretty simple. Either of those, you're going to pay somewhere around $6 to $7 a month for those emails. So really, for under $80, definitely under $100, you're going to have a branded email that's going to look professional and give you all the things you need to be able to run a successful online business through email. So I hope you found value with today's post. I hope you understand the importance of having a branded email. Until next time, we'll see you later.